What's going on, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War version 1.0.1 game pack for my pass for the Strike Pack. This is going to be the best settings, the best way to set up your game pack. Trust me, you're going to want to set your game pack for Cold War multiplayer especially. And little bit thing, you can use this game pack for both Warzone and multi, like I do. I use it both for Warzone and multi. I love this game pack. I mean, obviously it's the best game pack for Cold War for multi. You wouldn't want to be using anything else. But now I can understand right now, you know, certain game packs. We all got our mixed opinions right now because there's not one game pack right now that has everything we need. So, you know, I know we all over the place, but for me right now, I'm bringing you guys how I've been playing, how I've been rocking, how I've been doing my thing in multi. I've been using this game pack right here, the first slot going in. I also use this for Warzone, but I'm gonna show you the trick that I do when I switch between them. Now you're gonna want to make sure you match in game your settings. You can use my same exact settings or match your own. Both triggers, I play standard 6.6 default everything. I don't change nothing. I leave everything default. Field of view still hasn't been updated, still 80. Menu class, I don't use any of these except for slide cancel. When I'm playing Warzone, I come in here, I'll switch this to slide cancel. And because Cold War has its own slide cancel feature, so I'll leave that disabled for multiplayer for Cold War. Now here's the little loadout we got. The primary weapon, we got triangle green for primary weapon, secondary circle red. I like to leave it secondary or rapid fire because, you know, for multiplayer I like to run out with either melee or semi-automatic like a pistol. So it makes sense to have rapid fire, just hold down R2 and it pop 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 pop. Or if I have a melee, it'll constantly keep meleeing. No need to adjust recoil or anything for semi-automatics, let alone for my secondary. It's fine, but for my primary and for you, this has to be like your go-to. Like, and you know, despite them not having like Mac 10 and the Groza added yet, are those only two weapons they're missing. Yeah, hopefully we get them soon. But whatever weapon you're working on, leveling up or whatever, you want to make sure you have it selected here in the drop-down menu. I'm working on the FAR or FFAR, however you want to say it. I'm catchy feelings for this gun. I'm starting to like it. I don't know if it's my favorite AR yet, but I'm working on it now, unlocking attachments and stuff like that. Leave this at 0-0. Do not touch this, because leaving your weapon here, your primary or your secondary weapon, is automatically gonna set the most optimal recoil and the most optimized fire rate. Trust me, it's automatically gonna detect it. As long as you don't run a suppressor and an underbarrel. Do not run an underbarrel, do not run a suppressor. Those two attachments will throw off your recoil. And if that's the case, if you really do want to run one of them, then you're going to have to you know, manually quick edit your anti-recoil. You're going to adjust the anti-recoil. I'll show you how to do that after this in custom games. All right, now secondary, I already explained that. Weapon swap, you guys already know I hate automatic. Automatic screws you up so bad. Trust me, guys, don't save yourself the headache. I know I'm used to pressing triangle. I'm so used to like Y and doing all that stuff, and trust me, when you're sweating and stuff, you accidentally press triangle, you don't mean to, and it fucks you up. And trust me, it's better to have manuals like that. You can switch whenever you want, whenever you feel necessary. That, you know, that I'm using this, I'm gonna switch, and I can switch in like literally like in a second. Just touch back circle, boom, touch back triangle, boom, and I'm done. Quick edit, ADS anti-recoil, and in case your recoil gets messed up, the profile doesn't detect your weapon. Disabled. Now I'm gonna be bringing a video soon on a best settings, best game pack setup for snipers. So don't worry about it, I got y'all. But me, I'm not a sniper, so I'm leaving this all disabled. Video coming soon on that. Class 3 disabled. Any ADS mirror. What this is pretty much primary aim mod. Like I have like drop aim, strafe aim. These are all mods associated with ADS, but I don't use any of these stuff. So you want to copy as you see fit, the way I have it. Now aim assist enabled. Now I want to explain this. I had ADS fire and I was loving it. It was cool. But I recently just found out that the ADS fire, having it like this, pretty much gets override with anti-recoil. So when you start firing, you have anti-recoil like associated, like having anti-recoil on here like this, and you have it with the weapon profile, it overwrites, so it takes over aim assist. So the aim assist mod gets deactivated while firing your weapon while having the anti-recoil mod. So pretty much when it comes to aim assist, it looks like right now the only method to have both actually running is any ADS. And I know a lot of you guys hate any ADS. I don't hate it. It's just it does mess you up at times. You know, gunfights. I'm talking like 2v1, 3v1 situations, and when then like you got two players so close to each other, and of course when you're up in their face, you got to be hip firing stuff like that, and then you sometimes you ADS and it messes you up. But it doesn't mess up a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys still rock any ADS, but I was going off on ADS fire. So try them out. I mean, try out, it's to each his own. So try out ADS fire. But I know a lot of you guys only rock the anti-recoil anyway, and especially for Cold War, the anti-recoil is like phenomenal, to be honest. When it comes to this game pack, it's really good. Despite not being able to rock an underbarrel, and the suppressor is really good. Aim assist intensity 15 default. The default for this game pack is 17, but I brought it down to 15 because 15 the default for the Warzone game pack. So I said, why not? Brought it down by 2. Doesn't really make a big difference anyway. 15 to 17 is only down by 2. And 0-0 disabled. Without further ado, let's go. All right, what's going on, you guys? You already know, in a custom game, solo by myself in Nuketown. I'm gonna show you guys the settings and everything real quick before I actually show you like a couple of clips and kills and stuff like that. Settings, I play at 6.6.1.1 default. Standard, everything standard and default. I don't change much. Controller vibration, you have to have it enabled, else these mods will not work. Everything else is to each his own. Whatever you play at, all your settings, just make sure you match them the same way in the game pack. Now this is the class I'm going in with. The FAR FFAR1, the Yamati is attachments. Now do not run a muzzle and don't run an underbarrel. You're risking it messing up your recoil very badly. So do not run a muzzle, do not run an underbarrel. Everything else you can run stock, handle, mag, body, barrel, and optic. No muzzle, no underbarrel. If you do run it, then you have to, give yourself a headache by having to quick edit and come to custom games and adjust your recoil, the old way, holding R2 down the D-pad and adjusting with up, down, left, right on the D-pad. So avoid all that headache. Just don't run underbarrel, don't run a muzzle. Underbarrel is completely pointless because you are using anti-recoil mod. And muzzles, I guess if you have to run a muzzle, you can, but again, you're risking it messing up your recoil. Now the Yamatis doesn't really matter because this is a semi-auto. This is my secondary. I just have rapid fire on it, so you don't really need much with this, especially with like anti-recoil. You don't really need to adjust the recoil for semi-automatics, and that's it. Getting into the game pack, press the left black button back of the strike pack, press the right paddle. First LED slot is my Cold War game pack. Light is green. I manual swap, but light is green. My primary weapon, my FAR. At this point, I ain't got nothing else to do. Now I just want to show you guys test the recoil. I'm ADS, and I'm gonna shoot. Emptying the whole clip. You can see, boom. Look, without me adjusting anything, this is 0-0. I haven't adjusted no recoil or nothing. Look. The weapon profile automatically detects it. So now I know Warzone is a lot different. Like I said, I got another separate video on a Warzone setup best settings coming soon, as well as for those of you who snipe. I have a standalone video for snipers, best settings setup for snipers video. So don't worry, I got y'all. And Zen videos are going to be coming probably a week after, probably next week or so. But they're coming, guys. Just give me time. I'm moving and all that, so give me time. Now I want to switch to my secondary. Now you can see the light's still green. I don't have automatic, but it's quick. It's like 2 seconds. Look, switch, hold touchpad, and there you go. Look, complete rapid fire. Gun doesn't even move. See that? Then my secondary rapid fire. If I want to switch back, fast as that. Look at that. No recoil, and I'm good to go. It's that simple. But I know this is the way I play. This is how I feel comfortable running manual swap. But I know a lot of you guys like automatic. Me, that has messed me up a lot of times. It gives me a headache when I'm sweating and stuff. So I say, you know what, I like to do things my way and manual swap whenever I have the right weapon, in my hand and stuff like that. And I know pressing Y or triangle like this, it's like it's kind of a habit and stuff like that. And when you press that, if you have automatic, it's gonna switch on you. So I mean, a lot of things can happen, But yeah, that's it. And I want to show you guys again, just to refresh your memory. I know a lot of you guys know, but I just want to refresh your memory. This is the way you go about actually editing your recoil in case, like, you're using a barrel or whatever. If you're using a muzzle or whatever have you, and attachment you're using throws off your recoil. ADS, R2 down the D-pad. Once you feel that first initial vibrate, you can let go R2. Keep holding ADS, and then press up to bring the recoil up, down to bring the recoil down, left to bring the recoil left. Now I just screwed up the recoil of the gun by pressing up, but I did that on purpose because I'm going to show you guys what happens. Obviously, the recoil is going to go all the way up. This is what you're going to have to do to be testing your recoil if you are running like an underbarrel or like suppressor or whatever. Now you see how the recoil went up? Because I purposely screwed it up by kept pressing up on the D-pad. Now I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it by pressing down a couple of times. Boom, 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 boom. At this point, you'll be counting. Like I always say, you will count the presses you do. Let go, test. And I can bring it down a couple more times. Make sure you test this with Full clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you always test with a full clip. And that still goes up a little bit at the end, but we can fix that even more. And reload, ADS, and shoot. Beautiful. There we go. Beautiful. Little bit at a distance. Again, the farther you go back, the more bullet spread you are going to get. But see, it's still spot on. So a lot of people argue, oh, you know, anti-recoil doesn't work the farther you are. So that you got to understand bullet spread. It's not that the recoil gets thrown off. The recoil doesn't go anywhere. It's still fighting against the recoil. And then when you go up, what you see the bullet is bullet spread. You're gonna see bullet holes like crazy around, like a big circular motion. That's called bullet spread. It's basics in the game. That's you're gonna get that in any FPS game there is, or like shooting at a distance. Bullet drop, bullet spread, whatever you want to call it. So for example, you see, look at that. It stays in one specific spot. See. But it's in one specific spot. But you see how the bullets are spread out? That's bullet spread, my guy. So if this video helped you out, drop people a like, subscribe if you're new, check out my other content. Stay all the way to the end, and I'm out. Peace.
It's all or nothing. She's down. Enemy counter spy plane inbound.